Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Starfield. Where last time, I was about to say we rescued Barrett. We really didn't. We went to rescue Barrett, but it turns out he didn't need rescuing. But that's fine, we caught up with him, he was willing to come with us back to the lodge, so okay, Barrett can now get on with his job. Which is bloody convenient because, yes, his big thing is boosting particle weapons, and I love particle weapons, so right, with him on board as like the ship's gunner, this ship's gonna be a lot more powerful. Speaking of which, I think I figured out how the bloody ship crew works, or rather, how it doesn't, because it appears to be kind of, you know, broken, this being a Bethesda game and all. So, my ship has capacity for 4 crew members to be on board doing their jobs, contributing their abilities to the ship's performance. I, however, am not good enough as a ship commander to be controlling that many people. By default, yes, you can only manage 3. Take ship command up and then you could go up to 4, 5, 6 and ultimately 8. So as a result of that, yes, the number of crew I can have is whichever of those numbers is the lowest. On this occasion, it's my ship command level at only 3 because I've not taken any ship commands. Aside from one weird exception, which is, yes, Andreja, Barrett and Vasco on the ship say, so if I then try and assign the Adoring Fan, no you can't, your ship command's too low. But if I try and assign, you know, Sarah, then, she just can. For some reason, Sarah doesn't count. She's just at 3, and I don't know why, but she just is. And arguably more importantly, yes, I've realised something else, which is the ship crew. They're not the only people on the ship. They're just the people who are contributing their abilities, highlighted in white, to the ship's power. My active companion will be on the ship anyway, they just won't be making it better. So what we're going to do now is we're going to unassign Andreja, meaning my ship now has 2 crew, plus Sarah, who's just there for some reason. And as a result, the Adoring Fan is back on the ship. Magnificent, though I will admit he is like, you know, literally useless. Still, the important thing is, Barrett is bringing a lot to the cooking table, alright? He is making particle beams better. Sarah, meanwhile, making us better at jumping. Vasco, he's bringing superior shields, and an extra blob of power in the reactor too, together with a tiny bit on the EM. So, okay, this crew here, they're actually bloody contributing. So you know what? I did say today we were going to get on with what's-his-face, Captain Cowboy over here. And we will, but I do just want to try out my brand new sexy powered up ship first. And you know what? I have kept the poor folks in my favourite system, Piazzi, waiting far too long, so we are going in to get some cocking revenge and help out the poor list bastards over at Piazzi. Though on the way past, as I do have, yes, a fairly large amount of money burning a hole in my pocket right now, I'm curious whether, yes, we might be able to improve upon my lovely particle beam weaponry, especially now Barrett's making it so much stronger. So, right, range 3.5k, 3.49 on the fire rate, 12 and 12. 3 power for each of them, obviously we've got 2. Oh, and flip me, we've got the straight upgrade. And it doesn't even cost that much, so okay. That's why we need starship design, got it. The weapons you can install if you're good at putting starships together are ridiculously better. Oh, but then again, and maybe we don't need to, hang about here. Yes, the Vanguard guns we unlocked by joining up with the UC Vanguard, so this here Obliterator, range is a bit lower, damage is 11 and 11, which is already pretty bloody good. But crucially, the fire rates are almost twice as fast for, like, you know, barely any less damage. And on top of that, this thing goes up to a max power of 3. This bastard is only 2, meaning I could run 3 of these for the same power it takes to run 2 of the others. So, this is gonna tear my opponents to shreds. Just remember, range of 3,000 if you want to be, yes, using them. Missile launch a tiny bit further at 4,000. And the EM within a kilometre, otherwise it's not going to do anything. It is, however, catastrophically annoying that I've made literally no changes to my ship's internal layout whatsoever. I've simply plugged more guns to the outside, and all of a sudden, my mug collection has once again gone into cocking storage. That's very bloody annoying. Right, well, I'm not putting it back up yet, because yes, depending on how much money I get paid by these idiots in Piazzi, I think I may well be back to plug a 3rd one of those guns onto the front of my ship. Because, yeah, It's only right now needing power 4 to power both of them. So, as I was previously on 6 and that was working fine, just a few thousand more, we could get ourselves a third, in fact. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, hello there, sexy illegal war contrabands. Oh, Zoe, me and you are becoming fast friends. And then there were 3. Oh my goodness, this is going to be ridiculous. Okay, hilariously, yes, I can't just buy a simple weapon mount, but I know they exist because you're literally sitting on one, so... Tayo. Well, I know where we could get more Tayo, hang on. Here we go, back to the Red Mile, and I will say, it does look rather cool at night, yes. Here we go, we've got it. So, okay, we have now got the 3 Vanguard guns all in a line on the front, beautiful. My loudspeaker EM weapon on this structural bit right here. Then, yes, I bought a new plate for my missile launcher to sit on at the back, because, yes, like... tiny plates that let you stick on weapons, those are surprisingly complicated. But, yes, in order to make that stick on, I've had to buy a new storeroom to be attached to my living quarters for passengers. So, you know what? That's fine. This can just be somewhere where, you know, my passengers keep their luggage during the journey. Oh, and I'll stick on a couple of extra windows too, because, yes, otherwise there's nothing going on the rear left and right of the ship. We can't actually fit more, yes, like, you know, rounded edge pieces on there. They won't fix the landing gear. So, I'm pretty sure this won't get rid of my navigation table, right? Never mind, it got rid of my navigation table. Okay, the window has to go in that case. Oh, here's fun. So I removed the window, but, it would appear the table is still missing. Like, I've just deleted it out of existence, and now, if I want it back, do I have to rebuy the entire module? Bloody hell, shipbuilding's a bit of a faff. Okay, you know what? We'll come back to this later, it's fine. I want to test out my new cocking massive guns. Because now, with 6 power put into particle beams... oh, you know what? I kinda like that. I kinda like that quite a lot, actually. That's pretty bloody good. Here we go. Piazzi 7C. Oh, you bastards are in trouble now. I'm back and I want some revenge. Alright, here we come, and we've got ourselves all power to everything. A Space Raven over there. Range is about 3,000, so... oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, it looks to me like you're in a lot of cocky trouble, buddy. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, the new guns. Oh, the new guns are good. The new guns are good. The new guns are absolutely tearing these bastards. Oh dear. Oh, flippin' dear. Oh, flippin' dear. Oh, no. You come back here, buddy. You come back here. We are not cocky done with you yet. Oh, well, this is very nice. I'm suddenly very happy about everything, actually. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, and arguably more important than anything else, yeah. The odd ship will drop ship parts, which are incredibly useful. So... okay, hang about. Where's this here satellite we're supposed to be fixing? Because that was just a case of moseying up to it and tapping X. So we just need to fix these satellites so we can speak to the others and make sure, yes, they're all okay. Though I'm guessing at least one of them is going to be dead.
Signal. Lopez to Banda? Banda, you there? You got the satellites back up? That'd help. Big help from a friend. I didn't know you had friends. I'm turning over a new leaf. In that vein, we have to meet all the families. Oh, I bet Jackie's gonna love that. I haven't exactly talked to her yet. She hasn't forgiven you, you know. Not sure I have either. It's ancient history. We all need to get over it. See you soon. All right, connection closed. Banda's good people. I'm glad he's willing to meet. Time to get to fixing the other satellites.
Okay, Lopez. I can't help but notice, yes, the suggestion that you did something wrong at some point, and then you cut the signal before he could tell me what it was. And yes, wherever this guy's farm is, unfortunately, I cannot go and find it. It's simply not marked on the map. Chappy around the corner here, though. Right. One abandoned biochem laboratory. Well, let's mosey on over there, and yeah, let's see what's waiting for me. Because at this point, okay, I feel like my new ship with its new guns are very much capable of dealing with any stupid idiots who are planning to ambush me. So, back up speed. Just make sure nothing is coming to say hello. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't blame them if they just decided not to. Like, after I annihilated their friends down the road, that would be completely reasonable. Here we go, slow it down, a satellite the next.
Excellent. And I'll patch in. Lopez to win? Lopez to win. When? When? This does not sound good. When? Please. We may be the 3 families now. I hope the other families are okay. And the sooner we make contact with them, the better.
Alright, so as I suspected, at least one was gonna be dead. But yeah, the other family sounds like they're the ones who have got beef with this chap here. Still, while I'm passing by, yeah, let's just mosey on down here, for no other reason than this planet is an incredibly simple survey, and that's easy money for me. Okay, pretty much standard, yeah, desolate moon though. Ooh. Okay, rather enjoying the giant planet hanging in the sky right there. And there's my abandoned biochem laboratory. Oh, and before we even get there, who'd have thought it? A complete survey. Beautiful. That's like a grand right there. So, everybody down on the ground. 100 meters off. Something has got to be going on here. Like abandoned almost always means cocking pirates. But on this occasion, if they are here, I'm not seeing them. Okay, fascinating. Oh, hang on. I just saw a corpse flashing up for a second there, and ooh. Okay, biochem laboratory might have been digging underground for some reason. This might be a bit bigger than I was expecting. And on top of that, the undisclosed research laboratory can't be opened without a computer. This seems like, yes, this might be a little bit more interesting than I was expecting, potentially. Let's just mosey around, see if we can figure out precisely what's going on here, and where aforementioned computer might be. Right, down we go underground. Patience. And by the looks of it, they've been here a while, because they are very frozen. Okay, why precisely? Was there a biochem laboratory? Ooh. Black site, secret experimentation, etc, etc. Well, that's kind of cool. Oh, and here's very interesting, in fact. Hang on. One doorway, but... Alright, Andreja. I'm gonna suggest we want to step back for a second, because... Okay. Obstructed doorways mean... I mean, I'm going to be honest, Andreja, they're just basic xenogrubs. I'm not sure they actually are really going to be causing us that much difficulty, but... Okay, if you insist, we will murder the xenogrubs. Gotcha. Certain doors need to be blown up, potentially. Right, small control room here contains nothing aside from a really large number of sandwiches, actually. Sandwiches are for high-clearance personnel only. Marvellous. Have myself 2... ammunition, and on top of that, never gonna say no to a calibrated drumbeat. That is a cocking lot of hello there. Breach. Well, that's interesting. I think this might actually be yeah, the next shotgun up, potentially from hang on, what's it called? The pacifier. Oh yeah, uses the same ammo type as the brute force, but this thing is only 75, though that is with explosive rounds. Had I put it over to, say, slug, it could be much better. But this is 119, just in its base form, with 0 mods on it, so... right, we're gonna have a look-see at you when we're back on the boats. For the time being, though, yeah, just keep on keeping on, though... Okay. I think we've got a cocky dungeon down here, okay? Well, we're exploring a mysterious research laboratory where everyone ended up dead and frozen. Abso-cocking-a-lutely, this is cool.
How'd you even find this place? 90% of the facility is underground.
Buddy I know works at a star station. Found this place in the shipping logs.
Remind me what I'm looking for again.
We want some uncontaminated samples of whatever we can find in the lab. And don't touch the canisters. Hyperfreeze will kill us both.
Okay, there's something in the lab, and apparently there's some canisters that we could potentially explode, so... Speaking of which, where are aforementioned canisters? Because I feel like we definitely want to... Well, there's a big canister. Hey, buddy. Where are you? Where's the canister in question? Precisely, because... Okay, John, this is not a good enough gun. Okay, how about we go over to... Ooh, the modified calibrated solstice. That does the job against not particularly strong opponents. So...
Let's get back to it.
Where'd you just go, buddy? There you go, lovely and on fire. Marvellous. Okay, let's go take out some idiots and, if at all possible, use explosives. I would like to get my explosives moving in the right direction. Oh, and speaking of which, okay, maintenance update. Stay away from the pipe. We're dealing with sensitive compounds. If too much of that stuff hits hot air, we've got a chain reaction on our hands. So, okay. Blast everything with hot air, and it basically all goes kaboom. Got it. Here we go. Keep on keeping on into the med bays. Just clear out these rooms one by one here. Come on, guys. Where are you, and what were you trying to get hold of? Because, yes, I think I may have discovered... Drager, are you using an invisible gun right now? Okay, now she's invisible, but when she starts moving, she breaks cloak. But her gun doesn't, I think, so... Oh, and Drager, you are an odd one. Yes, I think I may have stumbled across something rather interesting here, which is... okay, just go over to my lovely demolitions here, because the game's saying that's up to 50%. And it definitely wasn't a moment ago, so... I'm starting to wonder if, when the game says kill enemies with explosives, it doesn't need to be throwables. Explosive weaponry or damage might actually count. So alright, just crack them open one by one. And you, buddy, I need you to die if you'd be so kind. Just anything that, you know, explosive will do the job, actually. Okay, that time it didn't, but I swear that is going up, so okay. It may be a dice roll whether it's the explosive damage or the bullet damage that actually gets the kill. Oh, and hello, Sexy. Okay, we've got ourselves a master-locked door here with some form of a spacesuit inside it, so okay. This place might have some decent loot. In a perfect world, yeah, I need to find the master key card. They're sort of hexagonal and yellow, so keep an eye out for that as we keep on keeping on. Oh dear. I think I may have figured out, yes, what was going on in this here lab and why all these people look like this even though they're not outside. They're inside where it's, you know, much toastier. And me and Drager are happy to wear, you know, normal clothes because just round the corner over here, we've got a working terminal. So hey Tiff, not sure if you heard, we're giving a presentation on the process of our testing. We want to highlight the main lab portion of the facility, but in no way include the testing chambers outside. Focus on results and minimize the actual process. Again, regulating body temperature in many planetary conditions is the main goal. The results can speak for themselves, there's no need to bog things down with any gritty details about the chambers. Let's sync up sometime later this week. That's why the corpses are all frozen. They were deliberately exposing people to extreme conditions, presumably after injecting them with various bits and pieces, in an attempt to, you know, make humans more capable of surviving in extreme circumstances. And this explains what I was just seeing in that research lab a second ago, so... Right. It's possible these are not just, yeah, not just showers. They weren't being sprayed with water, they were potentially being sprayed with something else, given we know these rooms could be locked and sealed, so... Right, potentially another completely horrific monster experiment from the UC. Well done, guys. Alright, keep on keeping on, and we've got ourselves... Oh, blimey. Right. I'm guessing this is the last room, and I'm guessing that it's not a happy place to go into, given... Well, not just people, also... turrets. Multiple turrets, so in which case... Oh dear, I can't turn off the turrets.
You cannot beat me.
Okay, Drager, I would not recommend running ahead right now. This is concerning, actually. Right. Various people. dotted about. Step 1, the turrets need to go down. Turrets are not that tough in terms of armor, but they hit like a cocky truck. So, okay. Have a bit of a look-see round. If we're lucky, maybe we could find, yeah, some form of keycard or whatnot. Cred sticks times many. Digipick. And no keycard. Gosh darn it. Okay, so update. Andreja decided to just cocking run in. So, there's level 16s and whatnot. Andreja, stay down for the time being. We just need to lock down the turrets. The turrets are the priority. You just stay out of the way. Andreja, don't run into my cocking line of fire. Did you learn nothing from that bloody bastard that we murdered previously, okay? Step 1 is the turrets need to go down. The basic baby... Will you bloody stop it? Okay, hang on. Grenades are up there. That should do some good work. That's at least some people dead and magnificent. Was there another turret, though? Because I think there might have been, or someone's just died. And that's a turret. Right. Turret number 2 goes down. Andreja also goes down. But we're making progress here. We've taken out some of them. Okay, they're losing interest here. Just make sure we can... Oh, cock me, you're a level 32, aren't you? Yes, you are, which is going to be a problem. I need damage over time on you idiots. In which case, I'd say yes. Some nice big old damage from some old earth shotguns. All we need to do is, maybe get into... Okay, he's holding that. Over the top. What's the radius on those? If I see... I'll tell you what, that's not so bad. Okay, well, somebody just went down. Well, you can't be dead already. No, never mind. We killed his friend. Okay, there's now one at level 32. Level 32s are no cocking joke. Just use the cover. Pop out, empty the gun into him, get back in again. And this old girl, she's got bleed damage on her, doesn't she? And you know what? Let's start sticking some drugs in me. Battle stim, let's cocky go. Alright, just to get round the back, heal myself up to full condition, move from cover to cover. I need to be close enough for my shotgun to do something. Oh, this is a problem. Right, the tanks! They burst. Right, hang on. Where are the other tanks? Because you... Oh, dear, right. Well, that's one of your things down. Just need to very carefully dance and time the reloads correctly. We might be able to wear you down, buddy. The range on this thing is honestly not terrible. Reload, pop out. That's another health bar down. Andreja, you're really not helping right now, but I suppose that's a-okay. Honestly, yeah, the crits seem to have a good stagger knockdown. At this point, go over to brute force. We can probably, yes, keep you nice and distracted while we just reload. Oh, yeah, that beautiful, beautiful explosive damage, and I'm pretty sure if we just... No! Level 32 Corsairs, no cocking joke, and even cocking more chameleon gear. Okay, that taken care of. We've got ourselves a security office, one science crate, but furious combat knife is incredibly disappointing. And there's the front door lock. So, okay, that's now all opened up. Beautiful. Okay, that seems to be everyone dead, but in terms of, yes, the ultimate treasure they were after... One has got to assume it was behind the master locked door. This spacesuit, perhaps, and also maybe a note that would tell us precisely what went wrong or why the place was abandoned. If there's a keycard, however, I don't know where it is. But I'm kind of okay with that, because I found a much more exciting treasure. Over here in the autopsy lab, I almost walked straight past this. We have got ourselves... I'm a House Varun shush mug. Oh, flip, yes. We've got a new mug for the collection. But yes, in terms of a master password to let you turn off the turrets, a master door key to crack open that side room, I cannot find such a thing in this complex. And yes, as suspected, the newly opened front door brings us straight back outside. So, right. We now know roughly what this base was designed to do. They were trying to, you know, inject people with things and then see if they could be made to survive extreme circumstances. And the answer turned out to be no. No, they most definitely cannot. Ah, yes, and before we mosey too far, don't forget the other thing we picked up that arguably could be way more important than Barrett, step away from the cooking workbench. I need to use that. Here we go. One breach. Currently doing damage of just under 119. We could do the basics, of course, reflex sight, long scope, etc, etc. But the really exciting stuff is almost certainly, yes, down over here. Magazine and battery and... oh my goodness, you sexy, sexy bastard. You get to have explosive rounds. Or alternatively, fletchet. So that's good. Yeah, that's the bleeding. And that's still actually 142. Or slug. So, okay, the range is much, much better, which is brilliant. But you're barely giving up anything to pick up, yeah, the bleeding effect. Though it does say unarmed targets. Does it mean unarmored? I'm genuinely not sure. Like, that feels like that's a typo, because unarmed is a really weird thing for bleeding to activate under. So, you know what? I'm never going to say no to explosive. We're going straight over to explosive right now. Beautiful. And if we're very lucky, we can even... okay. We can't do a high-powered or high velocity, but we can increase the fire rate. And this thing is... magazine of 6. Not spectacular, but I'll flippin' take it. So yeah, honestly, that just pretty much replaces brute force. It does everything brute force does, but better. So, sorry old friend, you're going in the bin. Okay, keep on keeping on. We've only got one more satellite to take out, and as this is the last one, I'm guessing it's going to be the toughest, but... oh, you know what? I feel pretty bloody ready for this, actually, so... if you guys want to give it a go, you are welcome to Cocky Try. Alright, I don't recommend it. I have got some very good guns on board at this point. Oh, here they come. Okay, we got a couple of level 10s, but I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm not feeling good about your chances, actually. My shields are doing pretty well. Here, just need to let my weapons come back for a second. Here we go. Let's just take out one as a starting point. That's you dead. Then get me some healing going on. Barrett, you are fast when it comes to that. Boost to lose the lock. Hang on. Where's the one? No, that's the satellite. Hang on. Where's the one I almost killed already? There we go. I'm pretty sure you're in trouble, buddy. Just take you out. Critical hit on the shields there. Prepared to boost to lose the missile lock. Okay, we're kind of circling each other at very close range here. This is getting a little bit on the weird and messy side. Right, get over to you, please. Locking on. You're almost dead. And one more to go. We've taken a bit of damage. We've also done a bit of damage back to you. Excuse me. You are very lucky to still be alive. Quite frankly, just get round the back of you. Locking on. Missiles are now okay. You know what? Let's just get over to taking out your everything, and never mind, he already exploded. Oh, we almost died, by the way. Just, I think we learned an important lesson there, which is when you start taking out one ship, make sure you prioritize finishing off that ship. Otherwise, bad things happen. Right, just in case there's more waiting for me, Barrett, you do a bit of hull repair. That's absolutely fine, though. Yes, we're eating through ship parts again. Dear, oh flippin' dear. Going to you, should be able to fix you up momentarily, buddy. And yes, then we're going to say hello to somebody who's got a bit of an issue with our friend Lopez.
Another satellite up. And broadcasting. Lopez to Lumiere. Jacqueline, are you there?
Albin? How the hell? I'm almost glad to hear your voice.
Listen, we need to meet, all of us. These spacers have got us on the ropes.
What sort of game are you playing? We're not going to fall for another of your cons.
No game, no ruse. Times have changed. We need to move on, or we'll all be the saddest little footnote in history.
We can meet, but it'll be on my ship.
Fine. Banda's already signed on, so meet you at the rendezvous.
What about when?
We can talk about it there.
Fine. Remember, my ship.
And that's the last of them. Stranger, let's meet up on Lumiere's ship. I'll square away payment, but I have a feeling this ain't over and there may be further paying work ahead.
Okay, Lopez has definitely done something very bad to these people at some point. Oh, and this is nice, by the way. So, okay, just around the corner, we've now got all the ships. So we've got, yes, Banda over there, That was one of the individuals. Then we have got Hangabout over on this side. That one's Lopez. And yes, she was insisting the Lemaire ship. So in which case, let's just mosey on in and see what we've got.
So, this is our savior, huh? Figured you'd need someone else to do something useful.
Charming as ever. First things first, I'm pretty sure the Spacers got the wins. No contact with them.
All of them? My God.
Shit.
They were good people. They died. Needlessly. Because we couldn't get our act together.
That's rich coming from you. You scammed me time and time again, Albin.
The Spacers are a threat to us all, Jackie.
And that is the salient point. Mistakes were made. We need to get past that. What I'm proposing is a mutual defense pact. Nothing else. Each of us throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot, enough to protect all of our asses.
I wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended on it.
The problem is, it does. I think we all need to cool off. Stranger, a word?
So okay, the problem we've got here is, yes, the sort of people who want to be list settlers are the people who very much don't want to be involved in politics and mutual defense pacts, etc, etc. They want to get out there and take care of things by themselves as far as possible. I'm gonna be honest, Lopez, it feels like, yes, the reason that most of these people don't want to work with you is because you've screwed them over in the past, and on top of that, you're now not really apologising, are you? You're just sort of saying, well, what's done is done, let's move on. So I feel like, you know, an earnest apology from you would be a good starting point, buddy.
First things first. You did an honest day's work, you deserve an honest day's pay. Here, with heartfelt compliments. But I expect you know what's coming next. We're not military folk, and I'm not ashamed to say we are out of our depth. I'll pay you more, much more. If you can help kick the Spacers out of our system for good, and coordinate our efforts to do so.
Okay, so if you're suggesting maybe talking these people round, and then leading a fleet assault on them, like me and all your ships, oh, that sounds kind of badass, actually.
So we're not babes in the woods. Each family has a ship or two and hard men and women that can handle themselves in a firefight. But the root of the problem is, admittedly, a self-inflicted injury. My family was here first, and when Liz sent other families here, perhaps I didn't take to it kindly. Might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense. Something Lemaire especially has never let me live down. But now we need the Lemaires and the Bandas both, I reckon.
Okay, so yes, how bad are we talking here, Lopez?
Listen, I'm not proud of what I did. But this was my system first. Then Jackie Comes Lately arrives, and maybe it rubbed me wrong. But it's ancient history. We gotta evolve or war just fuel for the Spacers.
Okay, kind of feels like you believe you have a unique permanent ownership in perpetuity of an entire star system just because you got here first. And that's kind of a dick thing to suggest there, Lopez. So, okay, I'll do what I can. I've got some booze in my backpack. We'll see what can be arranged. So, okay, we've got to get the Bandas on board. Jacqueline's gonna be much harder. But if we could get her, then, by the sounds of it, she's going to be very bloody useful. So, is your ship currently upside down, or do you have, like, a floor window? Because if you've got a floor window, I want one of those. That's kind of cool. Okay, it's time to crack out the big guns. And if I've got this right, yes, in Starfield, you can't stack multiple effects on top of each other. So what I'm going to do is crack out the good stuff right now. Here we go. I have got one stolen dose of Paramore. So, bonus 25% persuasion chance. That's pretty bloody good. And I'm also going to deal with this chappie first, because yes, if he comes on board, maybe we can use that as leverage against Jackie.
The Bandas will join the defense pact. We got one ship operational, another we can patch up. It's not much, but you'll have us when you need us.
Okay, literally no persuasion needed, he's straight on board. The tricky bit was always going to be, yes, Jackie.
Just so you know, Albin is a con man and a thief. Associating with the likes of him reflects poorly on your character.
I don't think you're wrong. Like, that is fair. But, yes. As he refuses to tell me, how precisely bad was whatever it was he did to you?
When my crew first arrived, Albin was all charm and eager to deal. It seemed like the start of a fruitful relationship. But quickly it became clear that he was grifting us. Machines we bought broke down, shipments he hauled for us went missing, and help he promised never materialized. I swore I'd never work with him again. He's lucky I'm not a vengeful woman.
Oh, that's pretty serious. Like straight up breaking his word, selling you defective machinery when you're out on your own. That is bloody serious, so I agree. I don't like him either. I think he's a bit of a dick. I do not like his tone when he's talking about his ownership of this system. But this is the best chance we've got of nobody else dying.
So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the Spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna band together, I have the most to contribute and the most to lose. The smart play for my interests is the Lemaire's hunker down and outlast the storm.
Okay, so, 2,000 credits, no. We'll go for a persuade. I've taken the drugs, so let's get this done. Band together, Jackie. We can do it.
I may not be some sort of military expert, but you can't know that for certain.
Okay, so on this particular occasion, we've got ourselves... Ooh, this is a tricky one. So, you know it's the right thing to do. Want us fighting your battles for you. I do have an auto-persuade in the hand, which, if I understand this, means, yes, basically, it auto-completes the most difficult thing on the field right now. So that would be an easy +6, but let's start with, yes, a +4. Are you really wanting us to fight your battles for you while you just cower in your house, Jackie?
Well, if you're offering.
Okay, the answer turns out to be yes. Yes, she does. So, in which case, let's start off with, well, you know what? I'm going to toss the auto-persuade star. It's going to be an adventure, Jackie. How about you join us?
Huh. How'd you get so damn cocky? Well, you might have a point. Fine. Let Albin know that I'm willing to try this defense pact for now.
Wait, she's in? I heard you right? How in the hell did you manage that?
I was very charming and very drunk.
So, the sensors have picked up 2 contact groups. Undoubtedly our Spacer friends. We don't have many ships, but we can send them with you. Or hold them in reserves, your call.
Oh. Okay. How bad are we talking here?
Expect more than you encountered at the satellites. How much more? Hard to say at this distance.
The satellites were a challenge, at least that last one was. Send everything. We're going in with the fleets.
You got it. I'll send along word. After you deal with the Spacers, meet back on my farm. I've got an idea how to find where the Spacers are based.
Okay, so we got 2 big fights, but this time, we've got cooking backup. The problem we've got, though, is, yes, my repair, I've only got 3 of those, and the ship is not in great shape right now, so I think the most sensible option could be, before we actually, you know, begin the fight and whatnot, instead, let's go repair up the ship and see if maybe we can buy some more ship parts. Because, I mean, surely, if there was one store that was going to sell ship parts in the entire cooking game, it would be the one right next to where your cooking ship lands, right? The terminal literally doesn't sell anything. Great. Oh, but Jemison Mercantile around the corner. Okay, it's a cocking expensive purchase, but screw it, I am clearing you out of ship parts. Okay, the ship is now in a good condition. We have got the ability to heal it while we're out in space, and we can do that pretty fast, thanks to Barrett. We have got good weapons, we've got good shields. We are ready to do this. Set course, let's flipping go, and I really hope that, yes, when it comes to it, my friends are going to be there waiting for me. Because I do not cocky trust Lopez. Like, not one bit. But If he's willing to pay, that's good. So, just hang back. Don't let them get around you, and if we're lucky... Okay, we've got trouble, and they are straight away right. Just boost. Boost up to them, see what we can do to maybe take out at least one of them, and one of them's down immediately. We are now level 22, which is brilliant. The shield's in pretty good shape, and yeah, we've run the initial charge, which is very often the difficult bit. So, lock on to something. One space a scarab right there. If we can finish you off on one pass, not quite, but almost done. Down goes the next one. Okay, it's 4 ships, but we have got plenty of assistance. Go for the nasty level 10 if we can. Finish you off, you stupid bastards. And one more to go. Honestly, my fleet is doing a good job here. It is nice to be involved in a proper fleet action. Lovely. But yeah, I think we've just learned something there, which is very often the most difficult bit of the fight is the very first stage, when you're approaching each other, because you're out in the middle of space, all sorts of nasty stuff happens, and every single ship can just fire at you, because, like, you know, there's no cover or anything, so... Yes, using your booster to immediately just charge them, so you can, like, you know, get right on top of them immediately, that's not a bad idea, actually. Alright, friends, let's go murder the last one. We've now got, yes, like, you know, a strategy. When the fight begins, we want to absolutely charge them and ideally take out one ship on the first pass. So, here we go. Just open her up here. We've definitely got something coming in. Fire everything. Take out one of them. Not quite dead, but someone else might be able to do it. There's 40 XP. You definitely died, right? Well, somebody died. Not sure who died. Someone died. You're dead. Good. And you, buddy, you are actually right behind me immediately. Take out you two. Wait, are they running? They might be running right now. Definitely one of them looked like he was trying to just get away from me. Just put the missiles on you. Lock on to you. And, oh, please do not cross my line of fire. We've had trouble with that before. And... oh, yeah. Oh, flippin' yeah. This is going very, very well indeed. Looks to me like you're already in a lot of trouble. Just make sure we are locked onto the correct target. And, oh, my new weapon is spectacular, actually. Just put the missiles on you. Down you go, buddy. And go into, yes, locked on mode. So I'm pretty sure attacking you and murdering you like that, yes, that is progress towards targeting controls. Beautiful. So, okay, back on Alban's horrible planet, and, yes, with the fleet taken care of, there's just one last issue. You are saying he knows where they're actually based.
Glad to hear you're back, safe and sound. Banda, you owe me 30 credits.
You're tougher than I thought.
Easy money. So while you were doing that, I used the communication satellites to triangulate some Spacers chatter.
You did what?
I'm more than just a pretty face. Anyway, there's an old derelict star station the Spacers are using as a base.
Okay, go there, kill their leader. That should be it flippin' done.
There are undoubtedly a lot of Spacers there, both ships and men on the station itself.
We need to excise this cancer from our system. Every last one of them.
100% agree. So, oh glorious leader, any words of wisdom or inspiration before we embark?
Oh my goodness, I could say if you want a speech that's extra. That's adorable, but... you know what? It's fine. Victory in sight, etc., etc. Just, you know, insert inspirational speech here.
This is it. The big one. We need to bring everything we got to bear. There won't be any do-overs on this one. We'll all be waiting for you to jump in.
So, okay, we've got to literally, like, break the blockade around the station, kill every ship, and then storm the station itself. Now, he was saying they've not just got ships, they've also got, like, you know, men and whatnot. So, okay, that's rather exciting. We might be able to, you know, actually launch a joint assault on this occasion. And there she is, just around the corner from, yes, our first attack a moment ago. So, right, we're going in. I'm not sure whether star stations can even carry guns. Possibly they can carry emplacements if need to be. Just, yeah. Be aware of that and be alert to it. We're going in. We've got assistance, just remember. Boost straight past the first wave, because that first exchange is vicious, and... okay, well, I see something, so just fire everything we've got at them, please. That's going to be one ship down straight away. Good, 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 good. And then just turn her around. Get behind something. Have you already been wounded? Not yet, buddy, but you can't last too much longer. Just get all that on you. Lovely. Another one goes down. We've got more over in this direction. Do have my own fleet, though. You're already in a fair whack of trouble, buddy. Okay, we're up to... ooh, we're up to level 14 coyotes at this point. Okay. Lock on it to you. Never mind. They don't need my help. They're doing a good cocking job all by themselves. And the cocking holder's full up. Okay. No, never mind. It wasn't dead. Sorry, I thought you were already dead. My mistake. Right, help myself to, I mean, bare minimum, I'm helping myself to the money. So keep on keeping on. We've got more waves coming in. Okay, there's plenty more yet. But my fleet is currently, yes, very much eating the... no. Boost. Right over here. Take out the big one. If we can take out the big one, that's got to be a good... I almost rammed you right there. Right. I think the big one might be a bit on the slower side. Focus on you, buddy. Lovely. And just one more. Down goes the big one. Over to level 10. That's not so bad. How's my fleet doing? By the way, are they doing good? I mean, right now, yeah, my particle beams are doing amazing flipping work. Down you go. One a spacer Raven up there too. Beautiful. We're at pretty point-blank range right now. Good job. Good flipping job, everybody involved. You've done a great job. We're not going in, though, to... yes, I've checked every single wreck, because those are worth a lot of cocking money, and maybe ship parts, too. Okay, bare minimum, I've got the money, I've got the ship parts, so let's go in. And you guys better be at my back, okay? Right, brand new shotgun. No sign of... oh, there's a lot of people. Okay, they are definitely going in by themselves. Got it. Okay, just let me catch up a bit first, though. Oh, hang on, that's... no, that's not them. That's the pirate. Sorry. My mistake. Let's just put some, you know, explosives over there. Get some nice explosive damage going on. There we go. We're making some good progress in that regard. Just to pop out in a second. Honestly, I'm happy just getting, you know, the explosive or whatever, McGibbles. And down you... oh, ho, 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 ho. I think that works pretty well, actually. Okay, good start. Also, something's Bethesda-ing over in the background. There we go. That's the Bethesda candidate. It's a box. It's just doing some loopy-loops. Lovely. Also, John, you're sitting on, you know, a skill point. Maybe use the cooking skill points. Oh, you know what? It's got to be piloting. We've been doing so much piloting today. Yes. Ship turning rate and maneuverability. Perfect. Not least as 15 more dead ships. And I've got myself a Class B. Right. Observation corridor. Let's cocky go. Have they decided not to actually, like, come with me? Oh, my ship, it's beautiful. Right, keep on keeping on. I feel like, yes, and maybe we're going towards the captain here. Alright. Where is the leader of the raiders? Oh. I was hoping we could have a lovely, sensible adult discussion. But maybe instead, we're just going to explode everyone with shrapnel grenades. There we flipping go. That's a few people dead at least. Alright, keep on keeping on. Beautiful. We are so close to... oh, there's many of them. And apparently my friends have decided this is the moment they can't be bothered to help anymore. So... oh, hello. Don't mind me. Okay, don't mind me. Oh, the shotgun. Oh, it's mighty. It's mighty and powerful. You know what? Cocking, bring it, you stupid losers. Let's see what you've cocking got, because I don't think you've got anything on this here shotgun. And I could have sworn there was someone in here. And... okay, right now me and Andreja are just basically rushing to see who's going to get the next kill. And no! Oh, that's the captain. Right, we found the captain. And also, Andreja! I just bounced a cocking grenade off Andreja's face. That almost went wrong. Bowstring. Oh, bowstring's good. Bowstring might be very useful, actually. So just don't mind me. Oh, yes. And okay, John, you've not killed the captain yet. Just reload. Do a tiny bit of healing in here. Oh, I think my friends have bothered showing up. We'll take out the captain. Okay, just take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Down he goes. And lead-lined mercenary. Very nice. Anti-ballistic. That's good. Lead-lined. Not so important. I think the rest of the team have finally bothered showing up. And I think the job might just be... Okay. Something else is definitely... Never mind. You still need to go down. And any more for any more. Honestly, one more grenade for you idiots. And... Oh, yeah. Oh, flippin'. That wasn't a kill. Oh, but this shotgun. This shotgun's nice. This shotgun is sexy. This shotgun is my new friend. Okay, I am very happy about this. And I think Andrej is going for the very last one. Don't you mind me. Oh, this thing is a beast, actually.
I imagine Galbank must be very aware and very unhappy that this safe has gone missing.
Okay. At some point, these guys literally stole a safe. But to crack it open, you actually need, like, you know, a key. So, okay. Who precisely would have the key? Well, maybe the captain. Hang about. Loop back round to the captain. Well, we've got one novice-locked terminal here I just cracked, leading to... Okay. This is where they keep the good stuff by the looks of it. One stolen artwork. Beautiful. On top of that, crack open the cases. One mannequin containing completely basic, unremarkable stuff. Dear, flippin' dear. Okay, just remember you've got stolen artwork, because, yeah, that stuff's expensive, but also very illegal. As for the captain, no. No key card or anything. What we do have, however, is, yes, on one of the spaces, holstered space trucker spacesuit. Oh, hang on. Holstered was really good, actually. We'll get to that in just a second. And one O2 filtered deep mining helmet. Honestly, not so exciting. Oh, never mind. Right here on the table. Okay. Stolen safe key and one issue of a grunt and more critical damage. Okay. That's what we wanted to see, damn it. And on top of that, one more terminal here. Stop capturing UC ships for a while. Right. So, yes, these guys were hitting UC and Galbank, but they figured eventually, yes, the heat was going to catch up with them. That's why they moved out to the middle of nowhere and started picking on list people. So, come on, Galbank, what have you got for me? 4,000 credits, giant pile of ammunition. 4,000 credits, oh my. Oh, flippin' my. Oh, flippin' my. This is a good 16 grand. Today has been a good day. And I've not even been paid yet. Okay, Lopez, thanks for cooking nothing in the final push there, but doesn't matter, the job's done.
This is the first deep breath I've taken in months. I make no illusions. You did this. And now it's up to us to keep it going. The rest of the families and I, well, we chipped in for a reward. I know it's probably a pittance compared to what someone like you makes. But, we're just dirt poor farmers and miners just trying to get by. I think I need to shut up now. Don't want to get...
Okay. Whatever it's going to be, I suspect he's right, because I just made 60 grand off the bank safes alone. So, yes indeed. Any chance this is going to, like, you know, hold together into the future?
Who the hell knows? We're coming off a victory, so that might buy us a honeymoon period. But maybe it'll last.
Okay, bare minimum, please don't con Jackie anymore. Oh, blimey, 5 grand. Well, that's just pathetic, Lopez. As for the gear we picked up, okay. The space trucker suit is nice insofar as, yeah, holsters is lovely, but anti-ballistic is just superior to technician. So that can just go. And though I kinda hate the look of it, right, that lead-lined mercenary pack. That does get me anti-ballistic, which is really bloody good. It's a basic boost pack, which is what I want. You know what? We'll keep it. And I can even get, yeah, Chameleon back on board, together with better resistances by going over to the Chameleon Trackers Alliance Space Helmet. So, right, pretty good day all round for the gear. And yes, I think I know where we need to spend some of this here money. Lon, old buddy, old pal, let's talk business. Here we go, more shielded cargo. Now, where precisely can we... Okay, we can put a little bit more on the side over here, and obviously we can balance that on the other side too. But honestly, I want more. And yes, I suspect what I can do is, yeah, just trade out this storeroom for a different kind of storeroom, and we would have another 2 slots on the sides. Here we go. Literally swap out a Taiyo storeroom 1x1 top A for a top B equivalent. Just to plug that straight in there, buddy. And now, presumably, perfect. You can go straight on there. More hull, more cargo. Beautiful, though. Ooh. Mobility might be getting, yes, a bit of a problem here. Let's trade out the, yes, old Ammon 2s for Ammon 3s. So a little bit better, though she's still a bit slower. Right, we may need to rethink this at some point in the future, but that will do for now. And finally, of course, one quick visit over to the den, and me and Marcel could do some more business, okay? I suspect we're gonna be seeing a lot of each other, buddy. And that brings us nicely back to the lodge. Because I'm going to admit, Mr. Space Cowboy, we didn't actually get you this week. But, I promise, next time, that's what we're doing. We're picking up... I've forgotten what your name is. I'm sorry, it's been a long time since we were introduced. But we are going to Cowboy Space, and we are hunting down the most elusive prey of all, a really bloody fancy hat. So hopefully you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerds. And this has been Starfield. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Ah, we have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.